Hey friends, and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about the seasons of life by Jim Rohn. Jim Rohn is an American entrepreneur, author, and motivational speaker. He's one of the foremost business entrepreneurs and a great influence in my life. The big ideas in the book are about reaping and sowing. The idea is what you put in is what you get back in life. Your efforts in the past are rewarded in the future. The two big ideas talks about sowing of seeds of success and with a related idea, cause and effect. Looking at the sowing of seeds of success. You must sow the seeds of success in the springtime to enable you to reap the benefits in the winter. So it is in the spring that you sow your seeds that enables you to reap the benefits in the winter. When spring occurs, it's a time of action. It is the time to sow the seeds of success. In the summer is the part of the season where you're looking at protecting what you've sown. You have to protect these against the weather and the weeds and the bugs. You must then focus on your seeds to enable them grow. You water your ideas, you go back to your ideas every day, and this is the constantly looking at what you're trying to do to improve yourself into the future. In the autumn is when you see the results of what you've sown, whether you have a bountiful harvest or a lean harvest. For example, an empty bank account is a sign of no seeds sown. Also, you have to sow the right seed to get the result you're looking for. You cannot sow corn and imagine you're going to harvest oranges. So autumn is really the time of assessment. It's this time that you see for yourself what you've done up to this point. Winter as a part of the season is also a time. Winter in this sense is talking about adversity. In all our lives, there will be adversity. So far as you're a human being, it is a matter of when, not whether adversity would strike. Now, winter is coming and is coming for all. Game of Thrones fans, I've got you here. Winter is coming for all. But winter can be a moment of reading, relaxation, and enjoyment with a good harvest. If the person or if you have sown your seeds in the spring, winter could be a time where you have enough money, enough saved, enough comforts that you can enjoy. There isn't a life whereby you haven't had any efforts, done any things in the past that you're going to reap the benefits of it in the winter. So in essence, winter is a circumstance. It is an event brought out by an earlier cause, but winter will pass like every other season. This is the most optimistic part, and this is why I love this book, because the book essentially is trying to actually view the idea of cause and effect, reaping and sowing under the context of the seasons of the weather. You sow in the spring, you look after your seeds in the summer, then in the autumn is when you do your assessment. However, there will be adversities in life, and this is what the winter is trying to look at. But adversities also pass. Winters don't last forever. So no matter where you are in life, always remember the spring will come again. The springs will come again. Now we can look at the issue of cause and effect. Very related concept to all of this. And this is just basically saying what you've done in the present, what you've done in the past is actually what the results you're going to get in the future. As we move into other books on this channel and discuss other ideas, we're going to get back to this idea of compounding, the idea of cause and effect, and the idea of reaping and sowing. It all is bothering around the idea of being able to control your circle of competence, which Warren Buffett talks about. It talks about the idea of being able to actually control what you can control. And obviously, winter is not something you can control. So essentially, though you cannot control the seasons, you can control what you do in the changing seasons. To wrap up, life is a story of achievement despite adversity, not the absence of adversity. In the summer, you protect your seeds from weeds, bugs, and the winter, and you harvest in the autumn. But you must act in the spring to be able to sow your seeds. If you found this podcast helpful, give this video a thumbs up. If you'd like to hear more episodes, hit the subscribe button, and that way you can be notified when new content like this comes out. Lastly, if there are any books you would like me to discuss, leave a comment down below. That's how I choose the books to discuss. Thanks, everyone. Have a lovely day.